Hello. Good evening. Hi, Kate. Hello, Vanessa. Good evening and welcome. Do you like that I wave at the chat? It's good to see you both. And I hope all is well. I hope wherever you are is peaceful and comfy. And if not, let's make it that way. And as we're waiting for other people to join, as always, take a moment and maybe get some water, blow your nose so we can do some breath work and make your space comfy. Whether you're sitting or lying down. Hi, Ambi. How are things back east? Just as we're waiting to get started, just beginning to settle. Maybe setting an intention or thinking of something you'd like to let go of. I miss you guys. Yeah, I hope the weather's good where everyone is. I'm back here in Salt Lake, and it's nice. It's cool and a little rainy. So, yeah, I always appreciate that this time of year. Although I was going to say in August, but it's September, which is crazy. Hi, Jim. Welcome. So I hope wherever you all are, the weather is being merciful and it's pleasant and comfortable. And as always, we will do some breathing and we'll see what else. If you are sitting anywhere or can be anywhere where you can either be outside or see outside, then maybe go ahead and set yourself up to be able to look out a window or feel a breeze. If not, that's okay. We can create it. So go ahead and get yourself situated. If you're seated, maybe lift your hips a bit. Get your spine straight. Clear the way for energy to move on. Sorry, I had to attend to my dinner because I forgot I left it on. So yeah, just getting settled. And we'll do a little breath work. And what we want to try to make sure is that our spine is straight. We're not crooked. We can relax our weight. And we'll inhale and exhale through our nose for the most part. So mouth closed gently, face relaxed when possible. If you're real stuffy and you have to breathe through your mouth, it's okay. But let's just get settled and go ahead and close your eyes and turn your attention inwards. And just start to slow the breath. Inhale a little deeper. Exhale a little more slowly. Letting your body settle. And just following the breath. So as we inhale, we're going to notice the breath traveling up our nose, down our throat, expanding our lungs. And as you exhale, just noticing where it goes, noticing where you feel it. Can you feel the temperature of the air, the movement of the breath, all the way down in the throat? And just wherever you're at is fine. So if you just notice it in your nose, that's all right. We just want to focus on the physical sensation of the breath. Following it as it enters and expands and lets go and releases. And what are you noticing as we settle? Is it coming easily? Do you feel constricted and tight? We're not judging, we're just noticing. And if there are distractions, just returning to the breath. And with your next few breaths, see if you can expand your lungs a little more as you inhale. Before you exhale a little more slowly. And take a moment to ask your body how it might need to move. As we're starting to settle and listen, do you need to twist or roll the shoulders? And we always need the neck rolls. So just move as you need. Trying to link the breath with the movement when possible. If you've been sitting, then really trying to move your spine around. And we're just lubricating when we do that. and relieving the tightness and tension, letting it release. And let's do a little more breath work, a little more focused. I won't count for you, but pick a number, and we're going to exhale a little longer than we inhale. So inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6, or 5 and 7, or 6 and 10. You know, it doesn't have to be a little bit more. It's whatever your body is comfortable with. So as you're inhaling, the goal is just to have the exhales be longer. So go ahead and find your own rhythm. Find your rhythm and find your limit, your current limit, or your limit at this moment. It changes based on our activity level and how our day's been and what's going on. So just notice what numbers, what's your comfortable inhale, and that's how slowly can you exhale. Over time, we hope to extend those if we're practicing, but just be wherever you are. And maybe see if you can add a number or two on either end. So if you're at 4 and 6, maybe go to 5 and 8. Whatever feels comfortable with a little push. And go ahead and return to a natural breath. And just notice if this feels different than before we started. And it's okay either way. Just notice. And go ahead and move if you need to. Do a little stretch. Enjoying the space you're creating. Releasing tension. Maybe do some of these. Stretch your arms out. Stretch your arms straight out to the side. And you can't see my palms, but if you lift your hands up and really push your palms out and stretch open your lungs, it can feel nice and create some space. Shake off any tension from the week. And now go ahead and place a hand on your chest in the center and your other hand over your belly. And now as we're inhaling and exhaling, just imagine you're breathing into your palms. You're expanding your whole torso. Out to the sides and front and back. Really focusing on that feeling of the connection with your palms and your core, your heart center, your gut. A lot of our stress chemicals and hormones charge through here. So really just inhaling deeply, feeling that care and comfort, almost like you're rubbing a baby's back or belly. They're upset and you're trying to soothe them. You can give a little rub if you want, or a pat, or just expand the breath into your hands. Feeling that connection with yourself. That care and compassion for yourself that we're usually not very good at. We deserve comfort and reassurance. And if that brings up anything hard, that's not that weird. If it's distressing, just return to the physical feeling. The sound of the breath. Nice and slow and deep. And think of someone that you care for deeply, even when they're being a pain. Think of that feeling of compassion, forgiveness, patience, understanding, and give that to yourself. It's okay if it doesn't land well. Most of us don't practice this enough. And that's what it is a practice. So we just keep on trying. Feel the warmth of your hands on your torso. And let that feeling of warmth spread through your body, up through your face and cheeks. Let it bring a smile. And just letting go of any residual tension. Settling your hands back in your lap, or on your knees, or on the cushion or chair next to you, or the floor. Face up or down. Whatever feels more comfortable. And inhaling deeply, a feeling of peace. Exhaling, releasing, and relaxing. And take a few breaths that way, just giving your weight to whatever's holding you, whatever surface, furniture on the floor. Like you're melting. Inhaling fresh oxygen. Exhaling and settling deeper. Inhaling contentment. Exhaling and softening. Inhaling awareness of where you may still be gripping, holding on. And exhaling, relaxing. And just imagining, or even maybe looking, that you're outdoors. And it's a beautiful late summer, almost fall evening. It's still warm enough to comfortably be outside, but there's a nice breeze. It's still late light enough that there's a nice sunset. And it's quiet and peaceful. And what smells do you notice? The smells of nature this time of year. Or maybe backyard fires or barbecues still. And what sounds do you hear? Maybe the crickets are getting started. Or maybe there's traffic. It's okay, whatever you hear. And just enjoying it, letting it keep you present without distracting you. And what do you feel? What's the temperature? Do you notice a breeze? Is it dry or humid? Or even starting to rain a little? Not enough to make you go inside, but just the kind to cool you off a bit. And as you're putting together all of this info from the different senses, how does it feel to be sitting outside or looking outside? How does your body feel? And your heart and mind? And imagining that feeling spreading through your body and beyond you, around you, surrounding you, and spreading to your neighborhood and your community and beyond, to the people in this space right now and the ones that will watch this later. to those that we struggle with or judge, and those that are having a hard time and need some love. Inhaling and returning back to yourself. And just do a body scan in this present moment that you're in. What have you created? What are you capable of creating? And what do you want to hold on to? The next time you're feeling stressed or tested, can you return to this feeling? And maybe do things a little differently. Or at least spare your nervous system the stress, because we cannot control it, what's outside of us. But we have so much more control over what goes on within us than we usually know. Not total control, but we can work with it. Taking these last few moments to do a few cleansing breaths, inhaling deeply through the nose, biggest, deepest breath yet, and exhaling noisily through the mouth, and letting go of whatever residual tension you're holding on to. Moving and stretching. Maybe you stretch the arms up before you open your eyes. Just reorienting in your space. Noticing the actual temperature in your room or wherever you are. And any smells or sounds that your senses are noticing. Before you open your eyes and return intentionally, looking around and noticing what's something that you haven't noticed in a while, maybe a painting or picture. There's something out your window. And I have an invitation for you all. So thinking about the breath work we started with, if you think about the number of the shorter inhale and the longer exhale, what was your number? What was your comfort zone? And then practice a couple times as much as you're able in this coming week. And then maybe we'll try again next week and see if we're able to stretch it a little, because we can to pretty crazy lengths, but it takes time and practice. So if it's just once or twice, if it's every day, whatever works. If you forget about it, no problem. You can always pick up next week. But I hope that you all are well. I hope that was relaxing and you can hold on to that feeling. Carry it through your evening, into your sleep. and into your weekend. Yay, I love grounding. Sorry, I apparently have fall allergies now, which has never been a thing, but it has for the last week or two. So I'm all stuffy and froggy and my eyes are all itchy. So I hope I wasn't distracting. But I hope that you all are spared. Spring is bad enough. Yeah, and we want to feel our edge, push it a little and respect it. And so there's no like need. We don't want to beat ourselves into it. But it's so neat when you see at some point like, wow, I can do like 6 and 12, Or it can be a good measuring stick if we're feeling anxious to realize like I'm at 4 and 6. But that's okay. We'll at least practice that. Yay. I'll give you a call, MB, if you'll be around, because I will be. So I hope you all have a nice weekend. Take care. Get outside if you can. And yeah, enjoy the challenge. And we'll check in about it next week. I love homework. I do it half the time, but at least we know what to do. Okay. Goodbye, all. Be well. Take care. And I will see you next week.